Over the past week, I've been trying out an impressive little action camera called the Drograce wp350. It looks a lot like your high-dollar action cameras, but it is much less expensive and has most of the same features. So let me show you all the stuff that came in the box, and then we'll jump into the features of the camera and the footage that it takes. This camera comes loaded with lots of good stuff. Of course, you get the camera itself, which is definitely a nice compact size, easy to fit into a pocket. But it comes with so many different attachments that it's definitely a nice purchase. Well, so first of all, let's start off. It comes in this box, and you can see the camera up top, and you may be able to save this piece of plastic here for a mount, but I believe it's intended to be thrown away. So where to start? It has a user manual that actually has a lot of decent information in it. We won't go into that. The mounts. I've been pleased with these. I've used, they comes with two of these adhesive backed mounts, and there is a place for a tripod screw mount in the middle of that. Comes with several of these hinged attachments, so you can articulate this however you want. So like for instance, you just snap this piece onto the mount, and whenever you're ready to pull it off, it just has little tabs you push back here, and you can pull it off like that. It has a tripod mount here, which you can unscrew this piece and use directly as a tripod there, or a tripod here. So whichever way you're wanting to use that, you certainly can. Now let's see, this one right here is designed to go onto handlebars, so whether you have a bike or a four-wheeler or whatever you're wanting to film, you can attach this to the handlebars. It's got several straps, which are both Velcro and a D-loop there that you can use to attach to whatever you're wanting to film. Now this right here is a belt strap, so it's got a really high quality spring right there, and then this piece can be popped off, and that would stay on your belt, while this one would hold the camera like this. Let's see, it's pretty tight on there, so there we go. So that holds the camera, and then you'd be able to slide this on and off from your belt if you were going to be filming like that. So it's a pretty good deal. Has a waterproof housing, and it's got the ability to change all the settings with the buttons there, and there is your opening on the back. And then it also comes with a spare back that has slits on the sides to help with audio recording. It comes with a strap and button, so if you push the picture button or the record button on this remote, it will talk to the camera and do those functions. And that does come with an extra battery. And the unit comes with two of these batteries. So far I've run this for about 15 to 20 minutes, and it's only used 1 bar on the first battery. And to charge that battery, it comes with a standard USB, and here's the charger. You can charge both batteries at the same time. And this bag just has a cleaning cloth with a couple of zip ties and a couple more of those adhesive backed pieces that you can use here to move your mounts around. Not sure how well this is going to show up, but I just wanted to show you a close-up of the camera. You can see the lens there. This is the mode and power button up here. You can access the battery down here on the bottom. It takes a micro USB, which is installed right here. Has a regular USB and an HD out on this side. Other side has up and down buttons and a microphone. And up here is your either start video or picture, and then it has LED lights on various sides of the unit. Just to go through some settings real quick, it comes up on video. I'm hitting the mode button on the front. There's picture. What's cool is it goes into slow motion mode right here. Keep going. There's playback mode. And then settings. To enter into settings, I'm going to push the shutter button there on the top. You can change the resolution. So for instance, anywhere from 4K, 2.7K, 720, and there are different settings for 30 frames, 60 frames. The 720 has 120 frames for slow motion. For now, I'm going to keep it on 1080p, 30 frames. Moving down, you can record sound or not. You can do a time lapse and loop the recording. There's the slow motion settings. You can detect motion. And here on the point of view, you can either do close, wide, middle, or narrow. I'm going to keep it on close there. Now hitting the mode button, I'll scroll forward to the picture settings. Here it's got timed. I've been testing that out. And you can change some of the other settings there. Not a whole lot in the picture settings. You can change exposure and white balance. You can connect this up to Wi-Fi. And you can change date, you can format your card, and all of that good stuff in there. Alright, let's show you some of the footage from this camera. Now let's take a picture by way of the remote. This is a 3-second timed photo. There we go. And you can also click the video button and it will start a new recording. Now the only thing so far that I've found that is a bit annoying on this camera is that it's got a total runtime down here on the bottom, and that's just constantly counting. So why it becomes an issue is, let's say I was recording here. See, it's got the time down here as well. So if you just glanced at it and you saw that it was running, you might think, oh yeah, it's going. But in fact, it may have just been the total time count. So yeah, you kind of have to watch out. But you can look up here on the LED indicator and see that it's going that way. Audio test without the waterproof housing. No editing in post. If you're looking for an action camera that has a waterproof housing and lots of mounting options, then definitely check out the Drograce because it seems to have pretty good quality to it. I have used high-dollar cameras like this and they tear up easy. So with this one, I'm definitely happy with the price tag because when you're using an action camera, you're going to put it in places that tend to be kind of rough. On dirt bikes, on four-wheelers, if you're skydiving, you know, you expect it to get roughed around a little bit. So if you don't want to pay that really big price tag, definitely check out this camera right here. Thanks for watching, and if you want to find this on Amazon, I have a link in the description down below. I'll see you next time. Bye.